In December 2019, just before Christmas, 3 bushfires across the Adelaide Hills and on Kangaroo Island threatened land, homes and lives. What was to follow was unprecedented.
That was probably the longest hour of my life.
And how did you feel when you actually saw them come back?
It was just so good. Yeah, it was to see their smiles on their faces when they walked in the door. It was good.
I bet a lot of relief.
Yep, definitely, yeah.
That was Lisa Kavanagh, a manager at the City of Playford, describing one of the most intense days she's experienced in both her professional and personal life. Her crew unable to return back to base as a ferocious blaze approached them near Pundana on Kangaroo Island. Lisa was part of a convoy of council staff called to assist in the South Australian bushfire crisis. She was responsible for coordinating ground crews, clearing and repairing roads, as well as establishing fire breaks.
I think it's really hard, and words probably don't do it justice, but from the time you walked in the morning, which could be anywhere between 6 o'clock, and you leave at 12 o'clock at night, you're on the go the whole time, whether it be answering the two-ways or answering phone calls. You know, your telephone might ring and then another telephone will ring and you've got to answer a call, and then you've got 10 tasks waiting in line that you've got to work out the priority. You've got 4 teams banked up on the two-way waiting for an answer or an update on where to go next or what the situation is. Yeah, it's just chaotic. But would I do it again? 100%.
Lisa wasn't alone, with other City of Playford staff assisting during the crisis. Derek Langman, a senior manager at Playford Council, also supported during the emergency as a local government liaison officer working with the lead agencies.
On Kangaroo Island, if a control line or a fire break needed to be put in, the CFS would run out if there was an emergency situation happening potentially. Maybe a house was in danger in the next little while. They'd say, can you put a fire break in here? I'd then take that to the Emergency Operations Centre, where we'd have graders, loaders, dozers, whatever resources that were available that we could then task to go and do that work.
The loss and impact of lives, wildlife, homes, businesses, our environment and industries will have a long-term effect. In the Cuddly Creek bushfire, 25,000 hectares of prime farming and growing land was burnt. On Kangaroo Island, an area known for its rich biodiversity, saw almost half of the island scorched.
Can you talk us through what you witnessed when you first arrived?
It was just all hands on deck, everyone doing everything they possibly could to help in whatever way that they could.
Just the total devastation of the western end of the island. Like, as far as you can see, it's just burnt.
More than 20 councils across the state were involved in the response to the bushfire crisis through the Local Government Function Support Group. With access to trained personnel and plant equipment, council's role was vital.
I think they play a crucial role because they've got such an extraordinary pool of equipment, plant resources, as in staff resources, expertise and just knowledge that they can apply to a situation like this.
Unfortunately, Playford has had its fair share of emergency management situations. From the 2016 flooding of the Gawler River floodplain to the Samson Flat bushfire in 2015. But from these experiences, this council has developed its instant response capabilities to one of the best.
We were known within incident control as the group that could get things done. So our processes, our communication had developed to a point, and we had enough local government people respond to the call to come and join that meant we had the resources available to do something and actually make a massive difference. It gives me a real sense of assurance that when things go wrong, we're actually set up in this country to respond quite quickly, and there are professionals that can actually help and get things done.
A big takeaway that I got from working in the car fires is I soon learnt that Playford definitely, in my opinion, is a leader in emergency management.
Often in times of crisis, we see a beautiful phenomenon as people and organisations band together to support those in need. Local government has been no exception. This shared experience amidst the tragedy united communities.
And we all work together as a tight-knit group, and you know, that's not only, that was like 23 councils at times, or at different times, working together. So it was quite an achievement from day one, walking in strangers and then walking away part of the family.